Welcome to Kinema, or the Kinema in the woods. So this is pine wood, which in itself is quite lovely, and in the centre of it, in Woodhall Spa in Lincolnshire, which is where we are, is the Kinema in the woods. And this has been a cinema now since 1922. Unfortunately at the moment they're showing a film, because I do want to take you inside and show you the actual place where the film show, because it's very cool. But I can just show you around the building and all the incredible memorabilia that's in here. And the smell of popcorn is delicious. So we've got the history of the Kinema. It was originally a sports and entertainment centre in the grounds of a Victoria Hotel until it burnt down in 1920. And then Sir Archibald and Lady Vigal purchased it and turned it into a cinema, which it has been ever since. First film that was ever shown, by the way, was a Charlie Chaplin film. Yeah, absolutely incredible old building. And they actually still show some silent movies, but they do them with a soundtrack of rock music. And they also have, on occasion, an organ that comes up out of the floor in the interval, and they play the organ. But there is just stacks and stacks of old movie projectors.
Hello everyone!
Oh God, just when you're trying to go around and show things, somebody gets in your face. Just cabinets and cabinets of all this amazing stuff. A ton of old Mickey Mouse stuff there. Loads of curious little Lego buildings and constructed buildings and castles. Oh, there's the real James Bond. It is just stunning. So I think they have, originally they had one cinema, which is over there, which I would have loved to have shown you, and maybe I will at the end. But now they have 3 screens here. But just stunning. It's like time stood still. Oh, there's a record. Oh my God, there's a Dalek. There's a Dalek. Look at that popcorn. God, the smell of that popcorn. But, wow. That's just, yeah, I'm a bit gobsmacked. I don't like Daleks. I'm scared of Daleks. I'm a bit gobsmacked by all the stuff in here. Can't read that. Trial of Mary Duggan. Anyway, this is, oh, I wonder if we can go, one of the cinema rooms has just opened, so hopefully I can just take you in and show you one of these screens. There we go. Oh wow, a creepy piano playing all by itself. Check this out. Oh, look at the lights. It's beautiful. Wow. How stunning is this? Anyway, this is Kinema in the woods in Woodhall Spa. They also show, as of 2022, they started showing outdoor films, celebration of, I suppose, their 100th year. And all through the summer, all the films shown outdoors have already sold out. It's currently, what's today, July the 28th or 29th?
So I have a question for you.
Go on very quickly.
Have you ever seen a more amazing looking cinema than this?
It's quite stunning. It really is quite stunning. And like I say, the smell of popcorn just keeps overwhelming me at the moment. I was going to briefly go back in there again, because this actual screen is something else. Isn't that just fabulous? Right, on to show you what else Woodhall Spa in Lincolnshire has to offer then. But wow, be coming back here to watch a movie, preferably not one with a Dalek in it though. So here we are in Pine Woods, which is the woods that surrounds Kinema in the woods. Very lovely it is too. I'd love to give you some history on its longevity, but I can't find anything, I'm afraid. All I do know is it's home to everything from grey squirrels to muntjac deer to woodpeckers and a large variety of other birds, moths, butterflies and wildlife. But let's just enjoy a quiet walk in the woods.
Look at the size of those hollies.
I'm sorry about that. When I said let's enjoy a quiet walk in the woods, I didn't expect someone behind me to shout, look at the size of those hollies. Quiet walk in the woods, over. So before we head into town, which we're doing in a second, I should tell you, because I always go places and go, why is it called that? The name Woodhall for the town is apparently from Old English for wudu, W-U-D-U, which was wood, and hall, which was dwelling, and it's apparently a common place name in the UK, and it's pretty much a place near a wooded area. So that is why it's called Woodhall. The reason it's called Woodhall Spa is because a manor house was built here in the late 1800s by a chap called Thomas Hodgkin. It used to be called Wood Corner, where the house was before then. Correct me in the comments if anyone finds I'm wrong. And he built this manor house, and then was then discovered down a disused mine shaft a water spout as such. Sorry, that was gibberish, wasn't it? Basically, there was a spring that he discovered in a mine shaft that had a lot of iodine in it, and 20 years earlier somebody had discovered a saline spring. His name was John Parkinson. That was very good, my history there, wasn't it? Anyway, Woodhall Spa came about by accident when a chap called John Parkinson struck a saline spring when he was actually digging for coal. And then many years later, this chap, Thomas Hodgkin, built this manor house and found another one down a disused mine shaft and pumped loads of money into it and built spa bath houses and a hotel, and then all the Victorians used to come to take the waters. Anyway, there we are, we got through the history eventually. So yeah, there was a bath house and spa. It was a big spa town, and by the 1860s it was a really big destination for the Victorians. And now we're going to head down to town because apparently there's a shop there that is the smallest of its kind in Britain. Intrigued? Come with me. Oh, by the way, over there, that lovely little building you can see there through the trees is a free lavatory. Always welcome on a walk around. Okay, join me in Woodhall Spa town. On the high street, very lovely it is too, filled with sort of boutique shopping and fancy sweet shops and nice little bars and cafes and restaurants. But there's something really exciting on this high street. Would you like to see it? Look, here it is. Look, the smallest shoe shop. Not only does it say it's the smallest shoe shop, it is the smallest shoe shop in Britain. Yes, why are you calling me? Rear wall, front wall. That's very small. That's very, very small. I'm only, what, 5'5", and that's shorter than me. So there you have it. The smallest shoe shop in Britain. And now we're going to carry on and look up the high road. Oh, that's very nice. That looks like, is that a hotel over there? Inn. That's very nice. Oh, there did used to be, there's some buildings along here that were the railway station buildings. That may have been something to do with it, which I don't know. But yeah, there was a railway that ran from Lincoln to Boston and came through here. That was very popular in the late 1800s, but was discontinued in 1955, and the line was shut down in 1971. Anyway, as you can see, there's a lovely, lovely array of shops here, and I believe there's a particularly nice bakery that may have something for my lunch, so I'm going to go and investigate. So, just off the high street, we have this, the Cottage Museum, which we're going to go and investigate. Don't know if we have to pay to get in, we'll find out. Oh look, there's a cat, hello. Anyway, this is very famous for this. Here is a donkey. Here is a donkey. The donkey at the gate. So read the story with me. From 1887 until the 1960s, the Cottage Museum was the home of the Weald family. As the popularity of the spa baths grew, Thomas Weald and his son John set up a bath chair business, and they took ill or arthritic patients from hotels in donkey or hand-drawn chairs to the baths, along with transporting people to and from the station. What a lovely man he was. And this is the Cottage Museum. So we're going to go investigate inside and see what we can see. And there is a stone dedicated to those who left to fight in the Battle of Arnhem, and those who returned and those who did not. And here we are, as I said, bath chairs to take the disabled and sick to take the spa waters. And there is said bath chair. Very nice too. Apparently the family built their own. Still roaming around Woodhall Spa. The houses around here are huge. I would say it's a very wealthy town. Now, I've came down this street with a particular goal in mind, to find the Tower on the Moor, which apparently is an octagonal 4-storey tower that was believed to originally have been a hunting lodge in the mid-15th century, which was owned by the 3rd Baron Cromwell, Ralph de Cromwell, and he had to demolish it 30 years later to use the bricks for his house, which was Tattershall Castle. However, you will see over here some vast properties. I saw the tower over there behind those trees. There is absolutely no way from the main road to get to it. So you'll have to take my word for the fact that a mile out of town there is something called the Tower on the Moor, which is part of a 15th century hunting lodge. In the meanwhile, I'm just walking along enjoying these properties. Now I'm looking, is that a path? No, you see, these properties are so vast. What I think are public footpaths are actually people's gardens. But yes, very, very beautiful Woodhall Spa. And somewhere over there is the Tower on the Moor. If I can find a photograph of it, I'll put it in. So there we are. That concludes our trip to Woodhall Spa. And a very lovely little town it is too. Oh, can you see that little white tower over there? That was apparently the original railway station office. Anyway, we're going back to pick up our car from near the Kinema in the woods. There's also, as you see there, a tea house in the woods.
Head northwest towards Spa Road.
I do apologise for that. I've just been interrupted by navigation. Definitely recommend a visit here. We were going to go into the Cottage Museum. It was £3.50 to get in. But yeah, it's a lovely little high street, as you can see. Lots of interesting shops and cafes, and a very lovely cake shop. And situated about 19 miles away from Lincoln, I believe, in Lincolnshire. So definitely recommend a visit here. And we're going to head home, and I will see you in another vlog.
Turn left onto Spa Road, then turn right onto Station Road.
I do apologise. I will see you
Turn right onto
else.
Station Road, B1191.
Such a professional. I'll see you in another vlog somewhere soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.